Hey now, you may think this is bamboozle, but this is no goof. I've been holding on to this footage for a long time, and you know what? I just wanted to put up, a little bit of Fakesona 5. It's totally not Persona. It has nothing to do with the game. This is not spoilers for the popular JRPG Persona 5. This is an entirely separate thing that has nothing to do with Atlus or anything else. You know the drill. You didn't see anything, but if you did, I hope you enjoyed it. Alright, so it's Friday, the 18th. I think we don't have anything to do we? No, I can go places. No, I can't go places. What does my guide say? Because I should probably pull that thing up. Because as much as I'd like to just go flying by the seat of my pants, this seems like something that I'd actually like to know what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, you have some options here. You can craft, make curry, Oh, if you're going for the trophy of making all infiltration tools, tonight's a smart move. Do whatever I want. Okay. Well, I guess I might as well just go, I guess I'm gonna go lift weights some more. I mean, it's not really... Oh. Oh, I can't do it.
I see.
Okay, so I can make infiltration tools. If I want to. Do I care? Treasure trap? It's a treasure trap. I don't know. I might as well make it. That is a weird pose for Mona. Okay. Let's keep going. Wander will you do Ratchet and Clank? You mean the most recent one? I don't know if you saw the series that I tried putting out on YouTube, but I tried doing a series on Ratchet and Clank
What are your thoughts?
when it came out, and Universal Pictures actually took down my entire series. I loved that game. It was really fun, actually. It had a lot of, like, charm and quality to it. But Universal Pictures is just like, this has cutscenes from the movie.
Okay.
Well, your series is going down. Okay, treasure traps are for those jewel things. Yeah, I probably figured as
What
much.
are your thoughts?
And then as far as the older ones, they're just too hard to make. Okay, well, we might as well make stealth and all. But no, I hate
What are your
movie
thoughts?
tie-in games. It's the last time I will ever make videos on like a direct movie tie-in game, because movie companies do not understand what I do. You're definitely getting better, I can tell just by watching you. Proficiency. Yeah. He has an eternal lockpick. Good job, Wander. I mean, it's not like it was really that hard. I just made it because I didn't have anything else to make. Like, I'm just killing time. It's really amusing. Wow. Our percentage is down in the 3%. Well, I guess it makes sense. Alright. It's finally the day.
The day has come. Are you all prepared?
Oh, I actually have to continue this. That's weird. She was voice acted, but no one else. What are the calling card, Makoto? I showed it to Sis. She took it from my very own hands. Makoto.
Let us go.
I understand how you feel, but you mustn't be so downtrodden. Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done for. It's way more than losing the place we belong. We could even lose our lives here, you know?
Now, let's settle the score.
It will be alright. I want to save my sister, no matter what. Is everyone decided?
We can't afford to lose.
All's well that ends well.
Let's
So, so much has happened since we first started. You guys have become quite the reliable team. Alright, Joker. This is the Phantom Thieves' final heist. Give us the signal. Let's do this.
It's showtime.
I really like the music for this. It's so good. Okay, so what do we do next? I assume we just go all the way to the battle arena? No. House of Darkness. No? High limit floor. Oh, did we miss like a whole section from the high limit floor? We did. Har.
go.
It's not like I really care. There's nothing in here that I need, I believe. This is actually probably the fastest palace I think I've ever had to explore. It was trivial getting through here, which actually is like totally fine by me. I like the exploration, and like running around in zones and like, you know, clearing things out in puzzles and whatever. But the further I get in the game, the more I'm just like, I'm ready to be done. It's such a good game, but just ready to be done. Cause like, it's so long. It's so long. It's so good. But it's also so long. Huh? Where's the treasure? It seems you came, just as I had planned. As she planned? No, was the treasure put on display just to lure us here? So that's why we could faintly see its shape. First off, allow me to compliment you. I never expected you would be able to make it this far. We would much rather have the treasure than your words of praise. Where did you hide it? Come on. We shall put an end to this once and for all. It seems as though she wants us to pursue her. Damn it, she's mocking us. Let's go after her. Well, let's see what else we got around here. This is neat. I was commenting that this was a comparatively short palace. I guess not. Though, who knows, we might be pretty much at the end anyway. This elevator will most likely take us to Saya-san's location. Is everyone ready to go? Hold on. Okay, all we want to do is equip personas. Who do I even have in the party? Because I think I'm gonna... Okay, I've already taken out Akechi. We've got Yusuke, Makoto, and Morgana. That's probably a fine combo. So, Morgana has the SP adhesive. Yusuke does not. Makoto does. So, really, I just gotta take the adhesive off of Akechi. Oh. You know what? Here's one other thing we should probably do. Yeah. We should probably do this. I don't know if this is the case. It probably is. But I'm going to add Akechi very temporarily to the party. We're going to quickly just take off her. There we go. I want to see Akechi in his various outfits. Because unlike the rest of the party, he actually has his own costumes that you can get as part of these skins. Let's get him away from the staircase so I can see these a bit better. If he doesn't move, damn it. There we go. Okay, this gives us kind of something. Yeah, I want to see what it looks like in all of his costumes, because we never actually looked. So that's the Imperial uniform. Shadow Ops. Ooh, he looks good in the Shadow Ops outfit. But then again, like, everybody does. I just really like the Geordi LaForge visor. It looks really good on him. Okay, Akechi in dancewear. For a second, I thought he wasn't wearing pants, and I got worried. That is a red-ass jacket. What's his hat say? Hero. That's amusing. Okay. Akechi, dancewear to Christmas outfit. Looks like the Prince of Christmas. Alright, what else we got? Butler suit. Yeah, looks nice enough. Oh. Maybe I should put the dudes in their butler suits for this section, seeing as the music's gonna get changed anyway. Winter clothes. Argyle. I knew a friend that could really rock. Like, I had a friend in high school that could really rock Argyle. Like, so well. It was really... I don't know. I was always a little bit jealous. He was like a really fit dude, too. So I was just like, I am jealous of your style and jealous of the fact that you can rock it without looking just like a weird nerd. He looks like one of those, like, kind of preppy nerds instead. Well, let's do butler suit. Interesting. He has... Oh, he doesn't have a summer uniform. Oh, right. Morgana gets a maid uniform. I forgot about that. Okay. And let's go back to, stats. Let's take off Akechi. Let's go back to Makoto. Okay, there we go. Dude has a monocle. That's amazing. Alright. Why is there, like, a weird heartbeat? Okay. Let's get going. Okay, sis, I'll protect you. Put him in the Christmas outfit to spite him. I could have. Should I?
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You're making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle. Now, why don't we begin?
What? Whoa!
Is this?
Whoa!
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games! We ain't following your damn rules!
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now come at me!
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone. Be on alert!
Let's do this fair and square!
All right, let's do it!
Is this the first... No, I guess we did fight the Kumra guy in his real form. But she hasn't transformed yet. That's interesting. I wonder why. Maybe because she's not fully diluted here.
That's not right.
Well, can I Miracle Punch her? That'd be kind of amazing if I could, like, Miracle Punch her down. I don't know. Jeez. Oh, is she invulnerable? It doesn't look like we've done any damage to her. Yeah, she's not capable of taking damage. Well, that's annoying.
What the?
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
Let's just guard. Let's see what happens. What'd she do on her turn?
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into. Now, the time has come for our first round. Choose where you will place your bet.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now, and try to gain evidence on her methods of cheating.
I agree.
Predict which pocket the ball will fall into before your turn begins. Various bonuses will be applied to the enemies or your allies depending on the outcome. Greater bonuses will be given for more difficult predictions. Carefully consider the flow of battle when determining where you will place your bet.
Well, how will you bet?
Okay. How should I bet? So we can do a risky or a safer. Let's do safer, low return. I don't care. Red or black? Let's go red.
Have you made your decision? Then let's see the results.
I'm just gonna let chat choose on this one. Yeah, Yep, of course.
We lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker?
I most certainly have.
Really? How is she doing it?
She's not actually cheating?
That can't be.
There's no way she's playing this fair and square. Let's keep watching and figure it out.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, she stopped it early.
Square.
Okay, so it doesn't look like defending means
Status
anything.
weight on the monitor changed. That must mean the betting changes every time. Here come the bus.
Well, we might as well do... Probably not him. Or him. Send a recon arm. Huh. In retrospect, I don't exactly have a whole host of great personas. There we go. I was like, I've kind of loaded up on the really strong ones. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Glass lids. Is it glass lids? Okay. Oh, there was a flash and everything. I thought she just flipped it back. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, okay, so we can't do any damage.
So you've broken the rules. In that case, it's time you be penalized. Breaking rules will be punished.
Ow.
What? This is the penalty?
Those who cannot follow rules are not to be tolerated. That is simply how society operates.
Mona's in trouble.
Let's go.
He's hurt bad.
Well, nothing to do. Guess we'll just block. Let's see. We do not have a group heal, but I think No, Morgana doesn't get his turn back, but I think this will put him above
Much thanks.
where things are going to go.
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how will you bet?
Okay, how should I bet? I'm just going to do risky high return. She's cheating anyway. Oh. Well, let's go middle.
Have you made your decision? Then let's see the results.
Okay. Oh yeah, glass lids. You are totally correct. I was not paying that much attention. I threw 9,000 yen away. Oh no, whatever will I do?
Have you figured anything out, Joker?
I certainly have.
Really? How is she doing it?
Let's see. Pockets or drawings? No, there's a glass lid.
I see. You're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there.
How humiliating.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper. Joker, choose someone to send.
Okay. Should I send someone to do it? Yes.
I'll show off my perfect accuracy.
I'm going to go.
As long as I get close, even this gun. I'll show off my
Go
perfect
Morgana. Mostly because Morgana's adorable. Also makes it so he won't take damage, I believe. Bet SP. Oh, that's hardly a problem. I like this though. This is kind of neat. All right. Well, can't heal Morgana from here, so I guess we'll just sit and wait.
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Oh, I forgot how goofy
Very
that
well, time to
slingshot
make your
looks.
bet. Well, how will you bet?
Oh, we might as well go risky high return. And let's just do middle again. I assume we succeed
Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time.
until we start cheating. Her mouth looks really wacky.
What?
Joker! What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating! You coward! What are you so quiet for? Say something!
Shut up! Shut up!
Skyward! If you want a fair fight, then to hell with the game! I'll crush you by force, fair and square, just as you like!
This is my sister's true nature? No! We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
Die on my blade!
Spike nipples. Hell yeah. And by hell yeah, I mean, oh, all combatants. That's worrying. Alternatively, screw it, let's go with it. Okay, let's have him heal himself up. Okay. So, chance to crit. Physical up, heavy damage to all foes, Tempest Slash. Chance to crit really high. Nope, not high enough. We still might not be able to crit here. But I'm hoping we can get a crit. In retrospect, maybe I shouldn't have increased our crit chance. Oh well, it's too late now. I'm not actually worried about this fight, especially because especially because of not my level. I don't actually know how high level or low level I am for this fight. But as long as I don't misjudge things, I think we'll be okay. Well, we might as well have her do the heal on this one. I assume you can crit bosses. I don't know if I've ever done it, now that I'm thinking about it. No, it's okay. I mean, I've got unlimited SP, so I can just keep kind of wailing on her. Oh, right. I should probably use special moves. Yeah, I don't know. At least Tempest Slash does, bunches of damage. Very worthwhile. Okay, do we... Yeah, I'm just gonna have her heal, because she doesn't have any, specific physical benefits, and I can't imagine the boss has any elemental weaknesses. So I'm just gonna kind of do this. Oops. Forgot to, tell Set I was playing. Oh, well. Okay, well, I guess I can do Assault Dive. Gets me, an extra 20 damage, which really isn't that great. But that's okay. I'm actually doing more damage to myself than she is to me, but that's okay. Yeah, I'll just have Makoto work on healing right now. Technically, it's Morgana's job, but Makoto doesn't have any physical booster attacks. I guess I can try hitting her with nuclear. Might not be a bad idea. Who else do I have? Horus has heavy blast damage. Let's try that. It does do more damage. Okay, sure. Why not? Seeing as everything else wasn't really working.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a shiny-ass bird, though. Okay, yeah. Seeing as physical attacks really aren't working on her, let's try Elemental. Seems like it has about the same effect, but I'm not too worried about it. I haven't really been, getting her with any, negative stat effects. Owie. But yeah, no, this is easy. So is this just it? This is just the boss fight. I was expecting I'd have a little bit more. Though the roulette section was cool. I appreciated that. Let's try Megiddo. Megiddo actually does do a fair amount of damage. Alright, I'll take it. But yeah, why is Horus so bright? Isn't Horus kind of the god of the sun? I think he is. Whoops, that's items. I want to keep doing this. Like I said, my mythological abilities are not great. No, Ra was the god of the sun. What is Horus again?
Don't you all think the same? You're controlling the hearts of others to achieve your own goals.
It's not for us. We only do it to help others who are suffering.
I will win.
Okay, so I was wrong. Horus is the guy of the sky and knowledge, and Ra is the god of the sun.
Being a sore loser.
I never lose, even in games of pure luck. Let me prove it.
So she's not going to cheat anymore? This may be a good opportunity for us, Joker. If we win at roulette, we'll get an advantage in battle.
Okay. Horus is god of the sky and kingship. He is not actually the, He is not actually the god of the sun or anything like that. The closest you could say would be, you know, god of the sky being kind of sun-related. Which I guess makes sense. Oh, we get... Yeah, we get hit by the penalty. But that's okay. I don't really care. I got a full HP heal. Okay, but yeah, let's block with the other ones. Okay. Do we do risky? Let's do safer. I mean, this is SP. I don't really care. We'll just do red pocket. Let's reset our criteria here. Alright, guess now that we're free, yeah, and we've got a whole bunch of SP. Egyptian mythology is confusing. I think the main problem I have with Egyptian mythology, really, is just that Egyptian mythology, pulls from, It's not that it pulls from a whole lot of places, it's that Egyptian mythology isn't really covered in a whole lot of other media, so it's kind of hard to get a feel for it, whereas, like, you know, Norse is just used over and over and over again. But I guess even then, Norse really isn't overused that much. At least not to the level of, like, Greek mythology. But in a lot of cases, Egyptian and Indian mythology have, like, a lot of crossover deities, and it gets really confusing. At least as far as I'm concerned. It also does not help that Egyptian pharaohs were pretending to be the gods themselves in a lot of cases, which is...
I will win! Justice can only be on the side of the victor. Take this!
Okay, people are asking for a 0-0 bet sometime. Sure, we'll do that on the next roulette. I don't even care what it'll be. I'll do it anyway. We're... Oh, right. Well, I might as well do this. Wait, did Makoto's persona go from a motorcycle to an Autobot? Yeah, when we maxed out her, her social link, she became a motorcycle. We kissed her, and she, a dude kissed her, and she became a motorcycle lady. An Autobot. I don't know, whatever. My ability to word right now is hard. Ooh, accuracy and evasion for all allies. We might as well make the most of that. Because, yeah, if we can't hit... Let's see if I can boost the accuracy and evasion. Okay, now it's roulette time. Let's see if I can go for, like, a really goofy bet attack. Screw it. Let's just go... Let's go high. High stakes on this one. Okay, risky high return bet. Oh, I can't do a 0-0. It will not actually let me do the top versus the bottom or whatever that is. Alright, well, let's do as close to 0-0 as we possibly can. We already did 23. We're just gonna go for the very beginning. Ah, no success. Wait, is that what happened? It really is. Yeah. On the topic of Transformers and whatnot, that is actually like a real thing. Holy shit, that attack down hurts. There was a like ultra bizarro Transformers series where the Transformers powered up specifically by being kissed by like their human companions or something. It was weird as shit. I have no idea what they were thinking when they did that. She's not very strong, is she? Unfortunately, our attack down sucks. Well, I'll make it worth.
I appreciate it.
Make it work. Oh, press up. That's a good point. We could actually do that. I've been kind of ignoring the gun moves, but we do have that ability. Can I do it with her? No, I can only do it with dude. Well, I guess I could always just attack with everybody's guns. Well, that worked out really well. Alright, let's see if I can hit her with a special attack. Is downshot actually going to take her down? We missed completely. That's dirty. That's not okay.
Much thanks.
And yeah, using regular gun does not work. Yeah, no, gun really is not worth anything. I'll see if I can do another downshot, but my bets are we probably can't do downshot. I think this boss is incapable. Yeah, you can't down bosses. Alright, well, let's keep going with the SP, not the SP, the accuracy and evasion boosts. Do we have to wait for the next roulette? Yeah, we have to wait for the next roulette there. I'll bet money. Actually, let's go for high risk on money. But yeah, if you guys in chat are going to demand that I do a thing over and over and over again, make sure you actually know what you're talking about. So last time was in the upper end. Let's go middle. Nope. Well, there goes my money. Only 9,000 yen. Huh. Oh, no, we did lose 9,000 last time. Well, that's okay. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Can we finally hit her for full damage again? Thank you. I was beginning to become... like, that was beginning to be a bit of a giant nuisance. Actually, we should probably just hit her. Because poor Yusuke's, I didn't give him the SP... No, I didn't give Yusuke the SP patch. That's why his SP isn't coming back. I was wondering about that. Well... oh, well, I mean, she's dying. We could actually probably just throw it on auto battle to some degree, but... that might be a really bad idea.
Let's go.
Oh, well. I'm just gonna burn through the last of his SP and then we'll switch him out. Or just finish the fight. I don't know. Because yeah, I forgot to give Yusuke the appropriate SP patch. She does not do that much damage. And yeah, just hitting her with the heaviest we can. We really do not run out of SP here, do we? Just attack her. Oh, that's okay. Anything else? No, nothing else. Oh, she's going down. It's just kind of a slog.
I just need to win. As long as I can win. That's all that matters.
Sis.
Take that.
The enemy's power is rapidly increasing.
Okay. Well, do I have any characters that can do specifically hefty physical moves? Swift Strike? No. I mean, Swift Strike might not be bad. Ooh, Bloodbath. Bloodbath! I missed. Son of a... really did not actually, did not reduce her defense that much. Alright, well this sucks. I was like, oh, her defense is down. I should wail on her appropriately. Immediately just Oh, miss every attack. Owie? Okay, we got Bloodbath. No, I got something better than Bloodbath. Either that or I just go back to... Let's just go back to Horus. Miracle Punch! Doesn't really do much, but that's okay. Full HP. On, obviously, the one that's almost dead. Yeah, I could always use the Thanatos, but I'm not going to use Thanatos Picaro. That would be, comically wasteful. Oh, nice counterattack. Let's see, we don't really need this. I guess we'll just do another Miracle Punch. We should probably do a group heal on the next turn. If we don't take her out, that is the one thing. She is going down pretty quick at this point. I hope we just get a cutscene after this. I don't want to have to redo what we did in the tutorial. Not that it would really matter, but at the same time, kind of lazy. Alright, Miracle Punch. No, still going. We're still going. There she goes. Wow, Yusuke does a lot of damage with that. Alright, and we get all our money back. And a whole bunch of EXP. For everybody.
I leveled up.
I really wish the main character was properly voice acted. Because he actually has a decent voice actor. He just never says anything of any use. Alright, last stand. I guess let's get rid of Psybreak. I'm almost never going to use that. Fortified Moxie. I'll get rid of Tarakaja. We want the group Tarakaja. And she gets the full HP recovery. Okay. I don't know. I guess let's get rid of Defense Master. It's not that useful.
I will contribute even more.
Okay, he gets the revive. Well, I guess I'll get rid of the Medium Bless, because we don't need that.
So I've lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
Sorry.
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law.
That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me.
I feel like my bond with Akechi is growing deeper. Rank up 7.
All right. To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves.
Want to continue that?
By no means. This shall be the end of our working together. That was part of our promise. You haven't forgotten, have you?
All right, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you all right?
I am. Let's go. Huh? Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on? Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good.
We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here?
There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something.
Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded.
A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy. No, that's too dangerous.
I'll do it.
Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer. I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember?
Even more are coming!
This truly is a painfully reluctant parting.
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
There's someone here.
Hey, up there!
He's here. Move it immediately.
Good. Now get running!
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now.
We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end.
What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker.
I bet Skull wouldn't pull it off that smoothly.
Just run! Get out of there! Okay, the enemy's focus is on him. Looks like the rest of us can slip away.
Stop right there!
Get away!
Take him down, Joker!
The hell is this thing?
I am Arsene, another you that exists within. Ah, we meet once again. You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you!
Comparing power.
Fakesona!
No threat. Get him, Joker!
Ravage them!
Can I knock him down? Damn it. Oh, weak to fire. Okay, that's a problem. We should fix that. Okay, so Horus is actually the worst person I could have brought for this. Who's got, I mean, Messiah Picaro is strong against fire, but maybe I shouldn't do that.
Weak against fire. Strong against fire. Has some recon, but that's a... Oh, I mean, null fire and repel physical. Not much left you can do with that. Oh, drain HP. Yes.
You're mine.
Oh. Okay, that's barely anything. Still. I'm sorry, what was that? Well, can I knock him down?
Amazing, Joker!
He's still on fire. Oh, but we can't do a proper takedown. Well, that's unfortunate. Could do bloodbath, light physical. What's this? No.
I'm not
really that helpful. I guess I should probably heal. I mean, if we lose the burning effect, this won't be a problem. It's just... Oh, there we are. Alright, well, easy peasy.
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here. Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful! Joker, behind you! Go through that door!
Let's do an auto recover first, because ow. I'm not sure if that actually used items or what, but who cares? You should be able to get out that way. Hurry.
Come on,
Dude,
man.
can you even hear us? Don't worry, I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker. That's interesting, because we came here before.
The intruder simply can't be found.
With the tutorial. But I'm curious, because, like,
You're quick! Where are you?
they have kind of like a real element to this. Like a real world element that we've never seen before.
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Which begs the question of, like, up ahead, stop. This is bad. Hi, Joker. You'll never get away if you keep on fighting. Hide in the shadows and sneak past when you see an opening. Hey, are you sure he came in this way? Understood, I will continue the search. Now's your chance. Run for the stairs. It's weird that they're making me do the tutorial a second time around. Oh well.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor's completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there! There's nowhere to run!
See ya.
What a show off. You're so reckless, you know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go! Get over there! Stop! struggling. Suspect secure.
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Saving is highly suggested as the story will progress greatly soon. Would you like to save now? Yes.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up. No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence? Didn't you hear my question? Answer! Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? You should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name. I see. I need your hand to sign this, but... I don't care if you end up losing a leg. Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nojima from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor sign Nojima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
Well done on making it this far, inmate. Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies, and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Ha 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 ha.
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice. I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence.
What do you want?
I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty, unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you and this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki. Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nojima. Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
Nope.
So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them?
There were no such people.
I see. So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators. Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person, Goro Akechi. There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too?
Nope.
So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me. Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them?
It goes against justice.
Don't be ridiculous. You're not the one to decide such things.
Do you call this justice?
Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of?
Saving others.
Saving others? What an awfully simple response. You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story.
What about the true culprit?
After all this, you're still...
The drug is starting to wear off.
Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
I won't be deceived. I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey. Can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer.
You're giving up? Don't you want to win?
Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
Interrogation room? That's right, if I remember.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nojima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. We're done talking here. Goodbye.
Do you know this place?
Do you mean this interrogation room? Why wouldn't I know about it? What an odd thing to ask. Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
Sold out. That's right, there's something I need to do.
My suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader.
Alright.
Okay then. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out?
I want to make a deal with you.
Yes, very well. Go on. If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
The phone.
You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
Show it?
That's right. I'm sure Makoto and the others told you about it. We need to show it to the true culprit. You know, the traitor.
Hey! What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone?
Show it to the true culprit.
The true culprit?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
I already told you.
What do you... My god. You're referring to him, aren't you?
You need to trust me.
What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it. But it appears my time is up. This is as far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
I feel as if Sae finally understands me. Are we gonna just like instantly max her out?
I am thou.
We have?
Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of judgment, granting thee infinite power.
Okay, max out true justice question marks.
All right.
And you can now fuse Satan. Huh.
I'll be going now. What good will this do, though? Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sae-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? My god. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? Excuse me? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman. May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you...
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
Akechi has unveiled his true identity. My bond with Akechi has grown deeper. Are you serious? Oh, it's only up to rank 8.
All right. Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
Hmm?
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
No, it can't be. Even me. God damn it. Shit.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice, Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him?
Huh?
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they have detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who is...
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise to think that the one behind all this is just a minor.
And considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal, right?
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent, and you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That Phantom Thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, The suspect has committed suicide while in
custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It may be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
You're shitting me. We got him.
Hell yeah, Ryuji.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
I'm so glad they're actually explaining this. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the log. I don't actually want to go over what happened. I think I know what happened. You know, the whole, like, purple ping. They put Akechi in a palace and made it look like the main character died. That's gotta be it. I don't understand the pancakes thing at all, though. I want to see this. So I guess let's get going. The first time I sensed something was off. That's right, it was during the school festival.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too, then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
He's up to something.
Probably. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy.
He's suspicious.
Yeah. It's impossible not to think that of him. Okay. Let's get everyone on the same page right away. There's something else we want you to look into. One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough.
We really need it.
Right. It's a necessity.
I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone.
So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan. That's perfect.
Keeping it secret?
Don't worry, I'll tell you the details later.
Futaba's gonna do something. I wonder if it'll be okay.
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait!
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble.
I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
My memories are starting to become clearer. That's right. This is what really happened to me at that moment. Would you like to save your current progress? Hell yeah. Wait. What? Oh, 11.9. That's weird. So 11.19 to 11.9. I thought we had somehow, like, looped around or done some kind of, like, weird, confusing stuff. But no, we're there. We're good. Wait, so that's it? No more cutscene? That's different. So what happens then? Why are we on this dumb loading screen? Like, we did the smile thing, that was it. I wanted more payoff. Apparently the pancake thing was something that Akechi wouldn't have understood if he hadn't heard Morgana, because I guess Morgana's response was important. I don't know. Whatever. What the hell is going on? What? I'm exhausted. Feels like my consciousness is about to fade away. Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening? Could this be the effect of the drug wearing off? The memories I thought were gone are starting to come back. Are you listening? I am? Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation. Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive. Oh, the pancake thing was because Dude did not mention pancakes. Morgana did, which means he could hear Morgana. Okay, yeah, which meant he could go to palaces. It would have been really cool if they had picked that up like, immediately, but oh well. It's on a completely different level than just that. Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a plot to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill Dude. If we go into Sis's palace, as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces. To think you would be this far gone, I know what it means to feel I now know what it means to feel a chill down my spine. If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. Why is this not voice acted? I don't know. He may even be able to bring in vehicles and other special pieces of equipment. So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us. He made us go after Akumura, then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time. The whole time he was just working with Makoto's sister. He really was just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take the bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it? No, Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere, the grand mastermind behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect of a police station. Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted, even if we defeat Akechi. But what means do we have of learning his identity? We'll have to make Akechi say it, though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us. I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately. Damn it! So, don't we got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion? But if we go into that palace's As told, dude will get arrested and then murdered by Akechi. Palace. The palace. Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding... Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage. What's this all of a sudden? There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity. Really? You gotta be kidding me. If he wants to kill dude, why not let him? That is, inside the palace. Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive dude, all the while believing he killed the real one. Yeah, that's it. It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Hey, you big bastard.
How've you been?
I mean, I died. Ghostly.
You're not floating.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Akechi messed up.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Sorry. Was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all.
We got lucky.
That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they plan to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes.
On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
Not till we got to school.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it.
It was a great idea.
Yeah, it's good we have her heading up our operations.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us.
We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
It seems like she used this laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Asking her about it now would drag the conversation on too long. I should talk to her later.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
I'm just glad I didn't die.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Don't remember drugs.
Understandable. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence, and even drugs, is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
It was a breeze.
How tough are you?
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against...
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know. Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
Alright, the summary of the story up to this point has been updated. Yay. Dude.
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in him yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses. We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. Ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head? I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
Diet building?
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the diet building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
What about Akechi?
No need to waste time with him. We just gotta hit the head. Nobody against it?
Of course!
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge!
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that diet building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the Diet Building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you were in the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side, until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations, but flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while. Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end.
I checked out so hard during that, double monologue.
Well, how do I put
Looks
this?
like things have finally settled down. Well, it's gonna get real busy for you starting tomorrow, right? Get some rest. The chief's right, let's hit the hay. I mean, you're in my bedroom, I'd like to go to bed. Oh, by the way, the police report on your death isn't gonna show up at your school. No need to worry. Seems Prosecutor Nojima worked out some kind of deal with the higher-ups or something. I mean, they haven't even said anything to me. As long as you stay quiet, you'll be fine. And I guess if they reported your death now, they'd basically be saying you're a Phantom Thief. They can't really go announcing what the Phantom Thieves are, so I'm sure they'll avoid that. That reminds me, your relationship with Akechi unexpectedly grew stronger, didn't it? Even though Akechi was talking to the fake you at the time. What do you mean? Akechi met the cognitive you in the palace. I don't know what he said to that version of you there, but we should make use of this. And if nothing else, it shows our operation was a smashing success. Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That came in kinda handy. How so? Well, remember how I put that wiretap app on Akechi's phone? Basically, that let me see GPS info for two phones, yours and his. Now what could I do with that info? I'd be able to tell the precise moment Nojima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi. That's when I saw my chance to, and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was the chance they just passed each other without saying a word. That's why we needed you to tell Nojima to show the phone to Akechi. This plan still amazes me, no matter how many times I hear it. Still, I couldn't just directly hack it to the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think you was pushing that button was totally doable. Pretty good, huh? Alright, good to go. Go in bed.
I'm gonna head back then.
Oh, go to bed already. Actually, we don't want to go to bed. There's a very specific reason, and that's because my mouth really hurts. I've been playing D&D for like 3 hours before this, and I actually can't read anymore. The voice acting was such a godsend for me, because effectively I could just sit here for the past hour not doing anything. But I need to, I need to stop. I can't like actually move my mouth. Plant. I actually fed the plant last night. Not that it really matters. All my stats are maxed out, so like who cares?
I'll just add this.
Anyway, let's save.